we've got a serious challenge in South Africa, in Africa for that matter, whereby if you drink a cup of coffee and it doesn't taste good, what do you do with it? We tend to get different cups with the hope that it will taste better and not throwing the coffee away. And what I'm talking about here is that you have quite a number of oversight institutions. So we have a problem there. What can we have? Let's have a policy or let's have an oversight. Without asking ourselves, how can we solve this problem? And now you end up having quite a number of oversight institutions and their work overlap and they start fighting with one another. And that is the challenge at the moment. And for example, you have the Office of the Military Ombuds, of which I think it is doing well. And on top of that, we have the Defence Force Service Commission. And where I'm sitting, I'm asking myself, but are they not doing more or less the same thing? Can't you have the Defence Force Service Commission as a branch of military ombudsman? Something like that. But that is the challenge that we are facing. And you ask a question about bridging the gap, the bridge. The challenge with the bridge, you get people on both sides of the bridge. Now the question is, who crossed to which side? We have a challenge of people where in order for you to solve the problem, both sides need to cross and meet each other somewhere halfway, and no one is willing to cross that bridge.
Okay.
But what I want to say here is, military is an institution of government, and unfortunately it must be subjected to oversight. And the question therefore, I'm a serving member of the military, but when does oversight become interference? It becomes interference when it starts to meddle with the operational matters of an organization. And unfortunately, it's very difficult for one to say how far I have gone and how far, where should I stop? And you can only be able to do that, and the minister pointed out nicely this morning, in order for you to provide. I serve in the Saldanha Bay Municipality Audit Committee and the Risk Committee. And I wouldn't have been able to serve in those if I did not even understand what risk is. So the point I'm making here is that in order for you to provide oversight over the military or oversight of any institution, at least you must understand that institution. And that is the bottom line.